I'm still surprised at how often couples have trouble just talking about what it is they want and feel around sex. They feel the rejection and they shut down.
Hi, I'm Peter Kowalke, and today I'm here with Kim Bowen of The Marriage Place. One of the things that couples often want is a better sex life. There's sexual differences that often cause trouble, and I see that again and again. How do you help couples deal with the fact that the sex drives are not always equal, levels of attraction are not always equal, sexual fantasies and interests are not always the same? So what does a couple do in that situation?
That's a great question, and we try to have a little bit of fun around this issue too, because this is nobody likes to come in and talk about sex, and where they're struggling in that. Couples have a lot of hang-ups in their thoughts about money and in their thoughts about sex. And so with the sex, we try to take the mystery out of it for a lot of them. Helping them learn to engage and discuss it together in a way that's calming and effective is a big part of it. We find, I'm still surprised at how often couples have trouble just talking about what it is they want and feel around sex. They feel the rejection and they shut down. And then they start acting out either through porn or getting online with other people, or, they feel like my wife doesn't want me or my husband doesn't want me. I'll go find somebody that does. And oftentimes the spouse is like, I didn't even realize that you were feeling this way to this extent. So it's learning how to have the conversation and creating a space for them to be able to do that. You have to put aside any medical reasons for differences, if there's a possibility for that. But to be honest, I found that that's rarely the case. It's rarely hormones. It's rarely low testosterone. It's usually more that for women, when a woman shuts down sexually, it tends to be more because she's not feeling emotionally connected. When a man shuts down sexually, it tends to be because he is feeling criticized and blamed a lot in a relationship. So we kind of look around those issues.
So how do you create a space where the partner can talk about it and feel safe? What can couples do to create that space?
On their own?
Yeah. Do you have any exercises that they might be, maybe something you do in practice that can help create that space? Because not everybody gets the benefit, Kim, of actually working with you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So what are those who can't? How can they start to address it?
Yeah, I would definitely approach it from, using all of the things you learned about basic communication skills, the do's and don'ts. Don't you do this, you do that. You don't use blame, don't use criticism. Take it more from the approach of, I feel this way. I'm feeling rejected. I feel like you don't love me anymore. It's really hard to be that vulnerable, but it's crucial to turn that conversation around, to come from a place of vulnerability.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me, Kim. I really do appreciate it. Now, you have in addition to coaching that you do worldwide with clients, you also do a retreat, a breaking free workshop that
That's right.
Deals with emotional baggage, which is something that lots of couples struggle with. And they can find this at your website, marriageplace.com.
marriageplace.com. The workshop's listed there. We do it once a month.
All right.
So it's great. We have people fly in everywhere to come to this. So it's a good thing.
I believe it. So thank you again for taking the time to talk with me, Kim.
Oh, Peter, thank you so much. This was fun.